Friendsgiving time.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Hey guys, my name is Vanessa and today I am bringing you guys along with me as I do some prep and have some friends over, and we're doing Friendsgiving a little differently. We're actually getting our families together. So it's not just myself and some girlfriends, it's my whole family and Kiera over at 50 Shades of Mom. I will have her channel linked down below, but her family as well. That way the kids can hang out and we can just have a good time. Mark, her husband Daryl, we can just chit chat grown-up style and all of that good stuff. So I'm actually starting the day. It is just now 9 a.m. and it is actually Tuesday, so Thanksgiving week. You guys are seeing this on Thanksgiving Day. We decided to wait till closer to Thanksgiving so we could use some of the food on Thanksgiving as well. At least I'm going to. So we're not having to do extra work. But the kids are really excited. So they are home, they are off of school. You might hear some stuff in the background, their TV, them playing, all that good stuff. But I am bringing you guys along with me as I prep before Kiera gets here, and then we're gonna do some prep together, and then we're gonna have a very fun and a wonderful dinner with our families together. So I am starting the morning with a cup of coffee. So here's my little Christmas decorated coffee bar so far right now. I am gonna share a house tour, but our decorations this year I feel like are very, very simple, and next year I'll have some more fun, but I just wanted to keep it simple this year. But I am using this lemon cup to make my coffee this morning, and I am so very thankful for y'all when you guys send me stuff. You do not have to do that. I really love when I get notes and stuff in the mail or through email. But this one did come with a little note, and it is from Anne. She wrote me a really sweet note, and I am just going to use this lemon mug. And this is actually perfect because I have 5 of these. I purchased 6, but one of them broke. So now I have a complete collection again. Thank you so much. But yeah, you guys have seen me make coffee so many times, so I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee and then get going with some prep. Okay. I downed that coffee. I think that's the fastest I've ever drank a cup of coffee before. So I might make another cup in a little bit. We'll see. Because I definitely need to do a lot of work today. I only prepped a little bit yesterday. I could have prepped more, but I was really focusing on cleaning up the house. I wanted to get as much of our Christmas decorations out and up. I do still have quite a few that I need to set up, but at least I don't have Christmas decorations everywhere. They're kind of just put up and all of that. So I'm gonna show you guys what I prepped yesterday. Mark did help me with the turkey. I don't know. I get wary when I'm touching turkeys and stuff because I do bite my nails and it just freaks me out. So he did the turkey for me. He's done the turkey for me in the past also. So that is already in the refrigerator, and I'll be able to take that out around lunchtime and get that out ready to go into the oven. So I'm gonna share with you guys the little bit of prep that I did last night right now. All right, you guys, I am starting this off with the easiest thing to prep ever, and that is making my hard-boiled eggs for deviled eggs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in my Instant Pot. This is the easiest and fastest way. 1 cup of water. That is so my pot can come to pressure. Then I'm gonna get all 12 of these eggs into my pot. Okay, now I am closing my lid, making sure it is sealing, not venting, so it can come to pressure. And I am going to cook this on manual. That just puts it on high pressure. But I've been cooking my eggs for 3 minutes lately with a 5-minute natural release and then a 5-minute ice bath, and it's been working out fantastic. So it's gonna cook for 3 minutes, then I'm gonna let it release naturally for 5, get it in some ice for 5, and then get them into a container so I can make them into deviled eggs tomorrow. Okay, another thing that we need to prep before Friendsgiving is the turkey, and I don't know what it is, I just can't with turkeys. I've only cooked 2 in my life, and both times Mark prepped it, and I just did the seasoning, the butter, and got it in the oven. So he's going to prep the turkey for me. And then we're just going to use this herb brine kit that I got from H-E-B. And then it says it includes the brine and the brine bag. And I'm not sure how big this turkey is. I actually need to go step on the scale with it. That way I know for cook time. And I think this only needs to brine for maybe up to 10 hours, but that'll be good. If we get it going right now and overnight and we start cooking it tomorrow, I think it'll be good to go. So I just need a few extra things. So I need sugar, water, and then vinegar and ice. And then the brine mix is in here and the bag is in here. So we're just gonna prep this, and because my little camera's broken, I'm just showing you guys what we're using, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, I am done with the eggs. So tomorrow I will cut these in half, get the yolks out, make my mixture, and turn these into deviled eggs. Okay, still working on the brine for the turkey. It has to cook on the stovetop for a little bit. So I'm also going to be making the spinach dip tonight, because this is one of those things that taste better when you make it the day before. Gives it more time for the flavors really to combine all together. So I think I've shared this before. If not, here's the recipe that I've had for a super long time. My mom used to make it. Let me get rid of that. Nope, can't really get rid of my head shadow. But there you go. You guys can screenshot it, all that good stuff. But this is really, really yummy. So I just have one of the Knorr vegetable recipe mix packets. I'm going to be using 10 ounces of frozen chopped spinach that I've already had sitting out for a little bit, so it's thawed. I just need to squeeze all the excess water out of it. 3 green onions that I'm gonna chop from end to tip. 16 ounces of sour cream. I'm gonna use this whole 8-ounce can of diced water chestnuts, and then 1 cup of mayonnaise, and just mix all of that together. And this is served really good with crackers, bread, or any kind of veggie tray. All right, spinach dip is done. I'm gonna get the lid on, get this in the fridge, and this is gonna be so delicious tomorrow. And I'm gonna show you guys the turkey also, because it is ready to get in the fridge. All right, turkey is all bagged up with all the liquid and the brine that we made, some apple cider vinegar, ice. This is the first year I've ever done this. Normally I just put like butter under the skin and season the top and stick it in the oven. But hopefully it'll taste good. It smells really, really good. Do you like the smell of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smells like Thanksgiving dinner.
Smells really good. So I'm really glad that we kept our other fridge, our bigger fridge, out in the garage, because that's where this guy is going until tomorrow late morning, when I will take it out and get it in the oven. Okay, and now for today, I have to do everything else. Well, I'm not doing all of it. Kiera's doing some of it, and then I'm doing some of it. We're tag teaming it. But first, before I start prepping, I had to light a Christmas candle. So I got this one, Rustic Cinnamon, from Big Lots. It smells so good on cold sniff. This is the first time that I've lit it, so I don't know what kind of throw it's gonna have. But yeah, so I lit that, and now I'm actually going to go into, you guys can't even see my phone, Spotify. I already have Christmas music up because I was listening to it while I was in the shower, and I'm going to play some Christmas music while we get some more prep work done. Well, actually it's no longer prep work, we're creating our dishes for tonight.
Among all the tinsel and lights, I'm strolling around, just wondering where you have gone to. Are you just around the corner or in California? a beautiful wife, 2 kids, and a dog puppy. Still, sometimes I wonder if you're near or off yonder, though I couldn't tell you why. But wherever you are, near or off far, outside my door or in some airport bar, I still wish you a merriest Christmas.
Okay, sweet potatoes are still cooking. I did the cranberry sauce, and I'm going to wait on the mixture for the deviled eggs for a little bit later. It is 11 o'clock now, and I have about an hour before I need to take the turkey out and get it completely ready to get in the oven. So I'm actually trying out a new stuffing recipe, and I'll have all the recipes linked down below. A few of them I have tweaked, so I don't make them exactly like the recipe, but I've shared them on videos in the past. But I originally find a lot of recipes just by browsing Pinterest and blogs and websites and stuff like that. So I have a link to almost everything down below for you guys, so you guys can see the recipes that I'm using today. But I am trying this classic turkey stuffing, and I'm going to be putting it inside the turkey, and it's gonna cook in the oven together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this pre-done. I'm not going to film any of this though, because while I'm doing this, I'm gonna get lunch ready for the kids, and this is just gonna be, the camera needs to be put up so nobody knocks it over. I'm being extra careful with the one camera I have left. So what I'm going to do is prep my produce, which I'm gonna be using 1 onion, 3 carrots, and then a cup of chopped celery. And I need to cook these in a skillet, let's see, until, you know, I'm basically just cooking it until the onions are translucent. So I'm going to cook all of these with some butter in a skillet, and then I've got some breadcrumbs here that I'm going to be using as well. I'm gonna get everything mixed together. And then instead of buying a whole bunch of fresh herbs, so this recipe has you using fresh thyme, fresh sage, fresh marjoram, fresh rosemary, fresh nutmeg, all of that good stuff. It also says you could use poultry seasoning. So I found this at the Dollar Tree just to save a little bit of money and a little bit of time, so I'm not buying all that seasoning. So got that, and I'm basically just mixing it all together. I'm using 2 eggs, it says, and some chicken stock, and that's it for my stuffing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this mixed up, and I will show you guys what it looks like afterwards and when I'm ready to stuff it into the turkey. Okay, you guys, the turkey is almost ready to go into the oven. Oh my goodness. So this was a monster for me to rinse off in this sink. It was really hard. So I've already got like the Clorox wipes out. I'm gonna be cleaning off all of this once I get the turkey in the oven. But the stuffing smells really good, and I stuffed this thing as much as I could, and there is a little bit of leftover. So I have some of these aluminum pans. I think this pan should fit what's left over, so I'm not gonna waste anything. I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there, and I will bake that a little bit later. But right now, even though I did the brine, I just want to make sure that this is gonna taste good. So I am adding some melted butter. I'm gonna put that on with my little doohickey here, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of the turkey seasoning over it because it should be nice and seasoned. I did rinse it off, and then again I stuffed it with the stuffing. So I am going to do those 2 things, and then I'm going to put some foil over it just to lock in the moisture, and I am cooking it at 325. For my size turkey plus the stuffing, I need to cook it for 5 hours. So I'm gonna leave the foil on it for like an hour and a half, and then I'll take it off, and it will cook for the rest of the time without the foil. That way I can get the nice crispy brown on the top. So wish me luck with this turkey, but I'll definitely show you guys later on in 5.5 hours probably, because it's gonna take me 30 minutes to finish this up, how it turns out.
A sunny day, but it's cold outside. It tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears
ease my mind. I'm all for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. I'm walking around making small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland.
All right, guys, you know it's serious when the hair goes up. So it is now, timestamp, oh wait, no, that's for the turkey, 2 o'clock. The turkey still has like 3 hours, 2 hours 50, yeah, 3 hours. And I just finished getting the eggs cut, the mixture made, and the easiest way to make deviled eggs is to put your mixture, I'm flustered, I need another cup of coffee, into a gallon-sized bag, snip off the top, or the little corner, which I have not done yet, and then just use that to pipe it in. Super, super easy. I am only gonna put smoked paprika on the top of one tray, and the other tray, I discovered last year that cranberry sauce on top of deviled eggs is delicious. So I'm gonna put a little bowl, I'll show you guys, a little bowl of the cranberry sauce in the middle of my Dollar Tree tray here. I really wish they made a tray. They probably do, I just don't own one, and I haven't found one. I made 12, so that makes, you know, 24 halves, but egg trays only hold 12. So, boo. But I like deviled eggs. Like, I could eat half of this tray all on my own. So anyway, so I'm gonna put the cranberry sauce in a little bowl in the middle of this one, and that way people can try it if they want. But I'm not gonna put smoked paprika on it because I like it with just the egg, and I went basic. I didn't put any pickles. Sometimes I put relish in here, but I didn't because I don't know if Paige is gonna wanna try it or not. She hasn't really been a huge fan of deviled eggs in the past, but I know she doesn't like pickles, so I omitted the pickles from that. And then, you guys, so I cooked the little bit of stuffing that I couldn't fit into the turkey, cooked that, got some foil on top of it, and then I'm almost done with the sweet potato casserole. I cooked that, the last step is to put the marshmallows on it, and then get that back in the oven for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna wait on that until like last minute, so it's ooey gooey. But I just got a delivery and I'm waiting on my second one. So I ran out of butter. I also, the amount of cranberry sauce that I made, I don't think is enough for today and Thanksgiving, and I'm taking cranberry sauce to my parents' house, so I need more cranberries. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and place an order on Instacart and have them bring me my groceries so I don't have to go out. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, we normally do, or last year we did it and the kids had a really good time making their own like cinnamon roll turkeys for breakfast on Thanksgiving, and I don't have any of that stuff. And yeah, I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm out of some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and make a grocery haul. Yeah, but I'm not filming it separately. So I'll show you guys what I just got delivered from H-E-B. And then when Costco gets here, that's right, I did 2 stores. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna have to buy groceries for like ever. We'll see, I probably will. I mean, we're a big family, we eat a lot. So let me show you what I picked up, and then I'll show you Costco as well, and then Kiera and her family should be here in about an hour probably. Okay, so first thing I got was bread. And each of these packs have 8 loaves in them, and I got these for sandwiches for this weekend. Yes, I bought a, oh my gosh, I can't get these out. I bought a loaf of bread in my grocery haul, if you guys watched it already, my $400 Thanksgiving week grocery haul. However, Bryce wanted a sandwich today and he ate some of it, and I was like, you know what? That's not gonna be enough for 8 people for this weekend. So I went ahead and got 2, because I have sandwiches on the plan for Friday for lunch and Saturday. I thought these would be good with Thanksgiving leftovers, so I went ahead and got that. So there should be 8 in each, so 16, because we're gonna have 8 people here. Then we were almost out of this, so I went ahead and got some more of that for chocolate milk. Rose loves chocolate milk. And then here's the cinnamon rolls, and I went ahead and got 2 just so I can make a double batch of those. And I made these last year, and I mean, nothing ever looks Pinterest perfect, you know, the recipes you see on Pinterest. However, the kids had a good time. They thought they were super cute. So I wanted to make more this year. And for that, I typically get my bacon from Butcher Box, but we have been eating so much bacon lately that we don't have any left. So went ahead and got 2 packages of this uncured, no sugar added hickory smoked bacon, no nitrates or nitrates added, right there. Okay, and then Kiera is making these. I mean, it sounds so good. I tried it at Lupe Tortilla. They have a special spiced cranberry margarita on their menu for the holidays, and I had one when Nicole was in town, and it was so good, and Kiera is going to try to recreate it. However, she's been on the hunt for this special spiced cranberry syrup, and she cannot find it. So I think she's gonna try to make it herself, but she's on the hunt for star anise, and then she needed some whole cloves. And I was like, you know what? I wanna have some whole cloves on hand anyway. So I went ahead and got some whole cloves from H-E-B. This was pretty expensive. I think it was like 15 bucks, but I feel like you don't need, like a little bit goes a long way, so this should last me a while. I don't know, I don't use them that often. But the H-E-B where this Instacart shopper was out of star anise. So I don't know what we're gonna be doing. All right, so I bought a huge, big old log of sugar cookie dough, but I am not gonna have time to make sugar cookies. So I had on my list 2 packages of the regular sugar cookie, although now that I see how many are in here, 1 is gonna be plenty. I did not even think to read the count. I was thinking it was just 6. So 1 is enough, and we'll just, I don't know, I'll freeze the chocolate chip or something, or I'll freeze whatever's left over. So anyway, I had 2 sugar cookies on my list. However, the girl that was shopping for me said they only had 1 left, and what if I would like another one? And I said, just get chocolate chip. I think that will work. So we've got sugar cookies and chocolate chip, and then Kiera has the icing and sprinkles and stuff so the kids can decorate their own dessert tonight. And then I needed these for the turkeys for Thanksgiving morning also. Some candy corn for the nose or beak, the eyeballs, candy eyeballs, and then Red Hots for the gobbles. And that's it, you guys. I don't remember what the price was. I mean, I'm like seriously running around with my head cut off like a turkey, like a chicken. So that's what I got from H-E-B, and Costco is already on its way here, so it should be here soon. Okay, while I am waiting for Costco delivery, I'm gonna go ahead and make the punch that I'm making, mainly for the kids, but I like this kind of thing too. I think it's really yummy. So I'm gonna pour both, if I can get this open. Oh my gosh, I can't get it open. Okay, there we go. Use your muscles, Vanessa. I shared this recipe on my channel last year. Super easy, super good, very kid friendly. You could add alcohol if you want, but I am not going to. Guess I should have made sure this was closed before I started dumping this stuff in here. And this is not gonna look like a lot because I'm using a really big container. However, this does, I mean, I'm using 2 full things of juice. So, now you can use the Tirani brand, any brand of caramel syrup, but I have this Am I even in focus? There we go. I have this salted caramel that I got from Skinny Syrups. So I'm not gonna use this whole thing. I'm only gonna use half of it because this is too big. But I thought this would be good. Have a little bit of a spice, or not spice, but salty taste in it. So just gonna eyeball it a little bit more. Okay, that is good. And I love this mixed in yogurt, and coffee is like the #1, but you can use it in all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna put 1, 2, I'm gonna put 3 cinnamon sticks. And then 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna stir this up. Oh my gosh, I need to do dishes. Okay, I'm also going to just slice this apple into circular pieces. So I'm not gonna like core it or anything like that. I mean, I'm gonna core it, but I'm gonna slice it into circles first because that's just the fastest. And I am gonna keep them more on the thicker side. I don't know if you can see me chopping this up or not, the way I have the camera. Because this is really just for decor, like decoration in the drink. So, good thing I wiped all these counters down. If I had an apple corer, which I'm pretty sure I do, should have done that first, but I'm just trying to do this quickly to get it done. So I'm gonna put that in there. And you could leave this, it's not gonna hurt anything. You don't have to take the middle out or anything like that. You just have to be wary of the seeds, I guess. See, this one I don't need to cut at all. And this one I made kind of thick. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about making it thinner because it is just for decoration. Get off me, seed. Okay. Try to get that spice mixed in there. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Yum. This is definitely a treat, even though I used like the Skinny Syrup. This is a very sweet and not super healthy for you drink, but I've only made it at Thanksgiving time, so I don't feel too bad. Okay guys, little itty bitty Costco haul. So, got some cranberries. Yep, I went ahead and got this, is it 2-pound bag, I think? Yeah, 2-pound bag. That way I know I have enough, and I needed to make sure I had some for the drinks tonight also. So I went ahead and got that. Then I need some more sweetener, like erythritol, no sugar, like a sugar substitute. And I haven't tried the Lakanto brand before, but when Nicole was here, she said she loves Lakanto. So I went ahead and picked this up instead of Swerve. Swerve is what I typically use, so I got that. Then I have no foil. I had to like piece together those little pop-up pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree for the turkey, and that was a pain. I'm glad I got to take that off after an hour and a half. So I went ahead and got some foil just so I know that I have some on hand. And this is, I mean, this is gonna last me forever. Then, since the kids are home, I am almost out. Like, it's already less than halfway full of the gallon of milk I got. And I know it's cheaper to get milk at H-E-B, but I just wanted to have plenty on hand, and I like the half gallon for when the kids are home because I can keep some outside in the fridge and only have a little half gallon inside. So this is 3 half gallons of organic whole milk. Then I knew I should have bought more butter, but I didn't. So I went ahead and got butter because I am almost completely out now. So I got butter, and then I didn't realize how low I was on avocado oil and olive oil. So I picked both of those up. And then same thing with eggs. I do not have enough eggs to get me through the weekend with family in town. We're gonna be doing scrambled eggs and stuff like that for breakfast. And I do not have enough. So I did go ahead and pick up the 5 dozen cage-free eggs also. So that's my quick little Costco haul. And you guys, I am super sweaty. Is it dark? It's dark, but I am like, oh my gosh, I need to get myself ready. This is ridiculous. I look like a hot mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff up. So I made the punch while I was waiting, and I'm also almost done with the little brie bites that I'm making. So last year I didn't make brie bites, I made like a brie wrapped in crescent rolls. This year I wanted something just like appetizer size, so I'm making them with phyllo dough, except I couldn't find any raw. So these are already baked, which, I mean, that just makes it faster for me. And I already cut up my brie cheese. I have a little cube in each, you can see here. And then I'm topping it with a little bit of cranberry sauce. I'm kind of going off of a recipe, but I didn't really pay attention to the measurements. I put however much cheese and however much cranberry sauce I wanted. And then I'm just gonna pop these in the oven just long enough for the cheese to melt and the sauce to get a little bubbly, because like I said, the dough is already cooked. So I'm really just heating it up a little bit. So hopefully this works out, but I love this kind of, like I said, I love cranberry sauce on all sorts of stuff, so yum. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and then pause before I do anything else and get myself ready. Okay guys, time check, it is almost 4 p.m., 3:58, it's 4 p.m. I changed, I put a little bit of extra makeup on, although I should have turned my AC on this morning because I was starting to like sweat really bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling overheated. And I sit down and I was like, you know what? My turkey has been in the oven. I've been using the oven all day and I have the heat on in the house and it's maybe 65 outside. Like what is, I don't even know. It's because it keeps getting cold, then hot, then cold, then hot. So I've just left the heat on, and if it kicks on, it kicks on. But I just put the AC on and it's blowing a little bit and I'm like, oh, I feel so much better. So I got ready and then I should have been cooking with this dang apron on the whole time, but I wasn't. And I unloaded the dishwasher, put some dishes up and then hand washed them, and I was starting to get my Friendsgiving shirt wet and I was like, what the heck, I have an apron, put it on. So I've got my apron on, I took a little picture. I do not take good selfies, let me tell you. I do not take good selfies. Posted on Instagram. And now I am going to finish up the sweet potato casserole. So, and then all I have left to do is the rolls. I am nixing the broccoli casserole that I was gonna make. I just don't wanna cook anymore, I'm tired. So, I already baked this, and the last step is to add the marshmallows on the top and then get it back in the oven. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then we can just put everything in the oven later on just to warm up a little bit when we're actually ready to eat, because Mark's not gonna be home. Like I said, it's 4 o'clock now. Mark's not gonna be home until closer to 6, I think. Hopefully 5:30, but I'm gonna say 6. So we're gonna need to keep everything warm. And did I already say the last thing I have to do is rolls? Yeah, I need to do some rolls. I relit my candle. Cookies, I already showed you guys the cookies. So I'm waiting for Kiera to get here. That way we can decide which one of these rolls, because I don't wanna cook both of them. I just wanna cook one. I'm thinking this one, because I really love the artisanal. But these are really good too, the brioche style. Oh my gosh, I don't know, but we're gonna make a decision. So all I'm gonna do is get my marshmallows on here, get this in the oven, and then I'm gonna sit on my butt until everybody starts to show up. Okay guys, I wanted to give you an overview of everything I've got. I just took the turkey out, and Kiera's gonna be, her and her family are gonna be here any minute. So I've got the turkey. I did go ahead and bake the rolls, and that way it's just like reheating everything. This is the extra stuffing. Here's the sweet potato casserole. I only cooked it for like half the time, that way the marshmallows don't burn when I get it back in the oven. And then I've got the Thanksgiving punch. I haven't put this out on a tray yet, but I've got the crackers and the spinach dip. This stuff is so good. The cranberry bites, deviled eggs, and then deviled eggs without paprika and with cranberry sauce. Anything else? I already opened a bottle of wine. I have Kiera's glass over there, and yes, I say glass, but it is a plastic cup. That's right. And then I have the cookies over there that the kids will do later, and I'm pretty sure that's it. The only thing that I omitted was the, sorry, I'm used to my smaller camera, but I'm getting okay with this bigger one for now. The only thing I omitted is the broccoli casserole. I did not make that. And then Kiera's bringing a lot of yummy goodness. So I'm excited to see everything that she's bringing and get all of it all over the bar top here. So I'm gonna set the camera up and show her, hopefully, coming into the house. That way you guys could see her family. And then we'll see how much I capture for the rest of the night. But you guys know I'm definitely in the moment, which is always a good thing when I have friends and family over and my camera kind of stays down. So we're gonna try to vlog a little bit. I'll show you guys the spread for sure once everything is out. And then maybe get a few clips of us hanging out, the kids playing and stuff like that. But we really like to just be in the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up by the front door. And that way we can see them coming into the house when it's when they get here.
Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories, oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories, oh, oh.
It's time for dessert, and the kids are decorating.
Not only dessert.
Not only dessert, what else? Oh yeah.
Okay, so what?
We got a pumpkin cheesecake also.
What? You didn't say it was cheesecake.
Do you like cheesecake? So they've got some cookies and icing and sprinkles and yummy goodness.
What was that?
All right, guys, it is midnight 05. And Kiera and her family just left. I had a great time with them. I love being able to do that now. Can't wait for the next time for us to get together. And the kids love it too. I'm really surprised that there's not as many fights, because you know when a whole bunch of kids get together, there's bound to be something, but no, tonight went pretty well. They did great hanging out. They loved the cookies and all of that good stuff. So we had a good time. I did want to show you guys. There's Post-its all over. I just picked all of these up off the floor because the kids wrote, let me drop these real quick, on little Post-its and put them all over the garage door. So I just picked up the ones that fell because this whole door was covered. So there was a big old pile on the floor. I picked those up because I didn't want Polly to like get freaked out or anything and not want to go outside since that's where her litter box is. And my sink is full of dishes, but those are waiting till tomorrow because we need to get the kids in bed. They are hardly ever up this late. So kind of just, Kiera put a lot of the food, the leftovers in bags. I got it in the refrigerator. But as far as like cleaning up, no, I am not doing it. So maybe I'll film tomorrow, like a vlog style, clean with me after, you know, a party when you have friends over, something like that, some kind of cleaning motivation, but we'll see. I might just wanna wake up and get it done. But thanks for hanging out with me today while I prepped some food, shared with you guys a few recipes, and just a little bit of our get together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I am going to try, fingers crossed, my hardest to do Vlogmas, which is post a video every single day in December, which is coming up like super close. So I haven't prepped a whole lot for that, but I love Christmas time and I love being able to share a lot of that with y'all. So hopefully I can do that and you guys come along and join me. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows in the